Hello everyone, thank you again for tuning in. So guys, today I'm going to be telling you how you can actually move to Finland as an au pair and how you can settle, work and live in Finland after your au pair status is over. Firstly, I would like to tell you who is an au pair. I know that a lot of people are already familiar with the word, but believe me, there are people that are going to be hearing this word for the first time. So I know people from South Africa, people from Zambia, Tanzania, Egypt that have been doing this thing for a long time. But I'm sure people from West Africa they'll be hearing it maybe for the first time. So people will be hearing it for the first time. So I believe it's a good thing if I actually share the knowledge. So an au pair is a helper coming from abroad to live with a host family within a period of about 12 months and in exchange learn the language and the culture of the host family. So guys, if you want to become an au pair in Finland, then there are certain requirements you need to fulfill to become an au pair in Finland. The first requirement is that you need to be within the age of 17 to 30 years old. So even if you're 29 and you get an au pair host family, believe me, you can actually go to the embassy and they are still going to give you a 6 months visa because you haven't reached the 30 years age limit. Okay. So the second requirement to become an au pair is that you must have never been an au pair in another country or a nanny in another country. So if you have been a nanny or an au pair in Europe or in Schengen especially, then the chances of you coming to Finland as an au pair is going to be limited. So the third thing is that you also need to have a knowledge of Finnish language and culture. So how do you get basic knowledge of Finnish? The basic knowledge of Finnish can be studied through Word Dive. You can register for it through Word Dive online and you need to pay for. So that's in euro. In euro it's about €9.99. That's €9.99. If you convert it in CFR, it's maybe like 6,000, and in naira it can be like maybe 8,000 naira in Ghana cedis. I don't know how to convert it, but if you convert that, it's not quite expensive. So that is where you can get basic knowledge of the Finnish language. And also you should have a valid passport within the period of which you're moving to Finland as an au pair. You need to be able to do basic chores at home, maybe cleaning, cooking, doing laundry. You should. And lastly, which is the most important, you don't need to be related to your au pair host family. So guys, if you are related to your au pair host family, the embassy is going to know that you guys are siblings and your visa is going to be rejected. So you don't have to be directly related to your au pair host family, directly related as is stated on the website. So that is that. The next step is, how do I get a host family, or how do I get an au pair? Actually, for families that are looking for au pairs, because there are a lot of families here with so many kids who are actually looking for someone who can be of assistance to them, not like a nanny but just of assistance. Like I personally, I had an au pair last year and my contract just ended with the au pair. So this year I'm still looking at who I can bring here as an au pair. You can actually get a host family or an au pair through aupair.com. Aupair.com, there are many host families and there are many au pairs there. So you can actually get a host family through aupair.com. You can join this website and then you register. You can talk about yourself, tell them who you are, tell them things interesting about you. You can tell them, oh, I am Mark Zuckerberg, I'm 25 years old, I have a bachelor's degree in nursing, I am from a family of 5, I'm a middle child, I've always loved and enjoyed taking care of my younger ones, I've been working for the past 3 years and I want to like get a new experience, so that is why I want to become an au pair. So you can even tell them, oh, I actually speak 3 languages. I speak Spanish, I speak French, I speak English. So let them see something special about you. So you can also get an au pair host family from Facebook. On Facebook, you have Au Pair Europe, Au Pair America, Au Pair New Zealand, Au Pair Finland. So if you're interested to come to Finland, you can actually join Au Pair Europe, and you can also join Au Pair Finland. So Au Pair Finland is a group on Facebook where they are still au pairs and they are still host family. So you can actually find an au pair host family from that group. So if you succeed to get a host family from aupair.com or from an au pair group on Facebook, then you're good to go. Once you get a host family, that's end of story. The next part is that you and your au pair host family will come to an agreement, and the agreement, you guys will write down the agreement will state the number of working hours, which is usually 25 hours a week, and also state your off days. And the au pair host family also going to state how much they are going to be paying you per month. That's your basic allowance, which is going to be 280 euros for Finland. And they are also going to be stating that they are going to be paying for your language course, because if you come in as an au pair, you still need to go back to study the language. And also they are also going to be telling you some of your responsibilities as an au pair at home. You know, some families will state that, oh, every day you need to take the kids to school and bring them back. Some families will state that, oh, your need is to maybe teach the kids how to do their assignments, help the kids with their assignments and cleaning the house. So it just varies from family to family. So if you succeed to get a host family, you guys make the agreement. And believe me, au pair visas in Finland has been one of the fastest visas lately. So if you succeed to get an au pair family, that's it. So if you are within the age of 17 and 30 years, or you might want to try to put in that energy and with your internet, maybe try to do this. It's not difficult, because there are many families who actually do not want to know you, who actually family. You might be fortunate enough to get an au pair host family from New Zealand, from Sweden, from Denmark. So you just need to know where you really want to go. But for Finland, I don't know about those other countries, but I know Germany is fast as well. But for Finland is very fast when it comes to au pair visa processing. So guys, if you succeed to get a host family, believe me, that's it. Once you guys come to an agreement of how you guys are going to sponsor your trip, if you'll be paying half of the flight and the pair will be paying half of the flight, and if you'll be going to the embassy, how you guys will come to an agreement. And that part is not difficult. The most difficult part is to get an au pair host family. Put in the energy, definitely you get an au pair host family. So guys, after you get an au pair host family, you move into Finland. Just stick to the rules, okay? Stick to the rules. Once you stick to the rules, then your 12 months period gets over. The next thing is, how do I live in Finland or work in Finland after my au pair status is over? So guys, there are a lot of people who come here as au pairs and they do not want to stay here, and they move back to their countries after their au pair status is over. So guys, if you you feel like, oh, I love this place, maybe I want to explore more, maybe I want to do something more in this country, then the first way you can live and work in Finland even after your au pair status is over is by getting a school. So guys, when I say school, I mean a vocational school. You can get a vocational school. That one is so easy, because that's where majority of people go, because you don't pay anything. And you can also take a university, which is a little bit expensive. You can get a cheap university of about 7,000 euros, 8,000 euros, which is not that affordable. So if you know you don't have money, then try looking into vocational school, because to get admission for vocational school, you just need a high school diploma. Once you have your high school diploma, that's it. You are eligible to apply. Okay, you are eligible to apply. So once you apply and you get your admission, then that's it. You can apply. Once you have an admission, you can apply for a house, and once you get the house, you can then apply for change of address. Once your au pair status is over, then you can begin studies. And when you want to begin studies, you take the admission letters, you submit it at the immigration, and then they are going to change you. It's a legal process. I'm not saying anything that you can go and do and then somebody is going. It's a very legal process. Once you submit your document showing that you've gotten the admission, you got your monthly allowance in your account, then you'll be granted a 3 years permit. If your studies is 3 years, if your studies is 2 years, then they'll grant you a 2 years permit. If your studies is 1 year, then they'll grant you 1 year permit. Also, you can work here in Finland after your au pair status is over if you are able to find a company that is ready and willing to give you contract. Right now in Finland, there are a lot of companies that if you're a nursing student, if you are able to do maybe lifting, warehouse work, you can easily get a contract. If you have a company that gives you a contract, then you can use the contract. If the contract is 1 year, it's still no problem, it's fine. You can use the contract and submit it at the immigration, and then they are going to grant you your permit. They are going to change your permit for you. It's a very legal process. So guys, hope this video helps someone. See you guys on my next one. Bye.